Hey y'all, I am here not to do a plan with me as far as planning for next week, but to plan with you all for Thanksgiving. Let me get some of this stuff off the desk that I showed you all last night. Oh, but really quickly, remember I told y'all last night in the video, these came from Create with Pen. There was a B6 and passport size 400 page, and I forgot the page number. And these, the other package that was lost came in yesterday, so now I have two of them. I'm so excited. Two of each, two of the passports and two of the witch color. So anyway, I came on today so I can do kind of a Thanksgiving entertaining planning, holiday planning with you all. This is a little book that I got from Family Dollar. I don't know how much it was. I got them years and years ago. I have several of them, and all I do is just keep cycling through them when I fill them up with different holidays, anniversaries, graduations, birthday parties, anything that we're given planning. I plan it out in here. The menu and all of that stuff, and then I plan the menu, the guest list, all of that. So this is 2022. This is the guest list. We have about 30 people, which is normal. We get between 25 to 35 people every year for Thanksgiving. And we went to the grocery store this morning, bought everything that we needed. These are a couple of items that are still left that we need to get. And then these things I need to check on because one of the family members usually bring drinks and plates. But this year they decided they were going to cook something. So I'm thinking that this is out for them. So we need to confirm with them before we go and buy the drinks and plates. Then I added this. So this is our menu here. Then I added Brussels. We're going to have fig glazed Brussels sprouts with caramelized onions. So I added that while I was at the store because the Brussels sprouts look really good. The fresh Brussels sprouts. And I've had the fresh Brussels sprouts both ways, on the stalk and off the stalk. I also like the frozen ones too, but when I'm doing a glaze, I prefer the fresh ones. And usually I do a balsamic glaze on them. So now what I'm going to do is kind of list out some of the things that I do. I know for sure this right here is some things that I wrote down last week that needed to be done. I did do this. I started this. Well, no, I will just put a dot because I started it. It's not done yet. I need to call and rent the chairs. I need to get the coolers down today. Then we need to dust and mop. And now, clean stair rails. So we have been putting in wood stairs. We had carpeted stairs and it was just on 2x4s or something like that. So we put in actual flat boards, making a wood stair rails, and we've painted the risers, but we have the stair rails, the white part that sits on the side of the stairs. We haven't gotten a chance to sand those and repaint those so that they can be white too, because after time they get dingy or yellow looking. So we need to do those. Well, we're not going to get a chance to do that before Thanksgiving, so we are going to go in because we've scuffed them up and stuff when we were putting the stairs in. So we're going to go in and just clean those off. So yeah. So anyway, what I do is I have the guest list, I have the menu. These are the other things that we need to do. I have rent the chairs, and I put that in my planner. I usually rent on the Monday before Thanksgiving, but I have rented as late as Tuesday or Wednesday before Thanksgiving. Just that if you do it, you can run the risk of them not having chairs available. And then also, you have to be there early on Wednesday because they close early on Wednesday to go and, prepare for Thanksgiving themselves. So I put that down. I do need to make a compound butter. My husband is going to deep fry turkey this year, so we need to take the fryer down. And there's a compound butter that I use to put in it. This is just our second time frying a turkey. We got the oil. Let me see. And then I'm trying to think, what else do I need to do? I need to get the decor the tables, decorations, table. Then we need to wipe down and set up. And we wipe down and set up the tables like on Tuesday. I have the boys help me do that. Okay, and then right here, I just have that we need to dust downstairs, mop, mail, paper sort. We have mail all over the place all the time. So I got it, sorted it out, put the things that need to be burnt in the burn pile, clear the formal dining and living areas, clear the patio, the deck, and the fire pit area, rent chairs, which, like I said, that'll go on my daily to-dos for in the morning. When I get up, I'll probably do that first thing in the morning. Take the coolers down and then clean the stair rails. We are not going to eat in the glass or ceramic plates this year, so I don't have to take those down and wash those, so that's good. I do need to wash the cake pans. And some of these things, like, I will do today, like this one, they will likely get done today. And today is Sunday, y'all, the, I don't know, 20th, I think? Yeah, the 20th. Then, let's see. Then what I do is I do the prep, and the prep is meaning food prep. What I do there is just say on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I put down what I will do on each one of those days as far as food prep. So like tomorrow, I will cut all of my onions and bell peppers and celery and all of that stuff. And trying to think, is it anything else I need to cut up? No. Tuesday, I will make the potato salad, pecan pies, walnut pie, sweet potato pie. Now my son, he bought a pumpkin this year, so he actually wants to do a pumpkin pie. So I'm putting it here because he's gonna need my help with doing it. Pumpkin pie. Oh no, lemon pies are here. And then I am going to do my pumpkin bread here. Okay. Then pumpkin bread, sweet potato pie. And I will cook the cornbread for the dressing. Okay. And early morning here, so I'll say by 8 a.m. I need to put turkey in brine. Okay, then that made me think of something. Okay, get brine in bags. Okay. Okay. Get the brine in bags out of storage. Put turkey. So that's what I was putting on there, is that I need to get the brine in bags, what I brine the turkey in. Need to get that out of storage so that we can have it ready to go on Wednesday. So I will probably do that today too. Brine bags. Okay, then cook the cornbread. What else am I cooking myself? Dang it. Okay, but I think I have enough in the freezer. I forgot green beans. Okay. I took the ham down this morning. Okay. Here, I'm gonna cook dirty rice, and then I put it in the crock pot the morning of so it can start warming up. I used to cook it the day of, but I'm trying to do as much as I can do the day before so that I don't have to do too much on the day of. I can mix ham glaze, and usually I do that the night before here, and I get up on Thursday morning and put the ham on. So on Thursday it will be the green beans, the ham, the Brussels, and the dressing. Okay, so, and yes, y'all, I actually do this. The ham will go in at 8 a.m. No, probably 7 a.m. The Brussels, the dressing will go in. Dinner starts at 2, so the dressing will go in at 12:30. And then my Brussels, I will cook them at 1. So after I get the dressing in, then I will start on these. So this will start at about 12:45 to 1 is when this actually will start cooking. And then the beans will go on. I will probably start those at noon. And then here, my dirty rice, I used to start it at 1 o'clock, and it'll be ready for 2. And while it's cooking down, I would go upstairs, take my shower and all that kind of stuff. But now, like I said, I have been doing it the day before. and then I put it in a crock pot and warm it. So I will put the crock pot on at 11:30. 12 to 1. Yeah. No, I'll say 12. And I started off on high, and then I actually go to low after it starts getting hot. Start on high. I don't know why I wrote that, because I ain't have to write that. I'm telling y'all, so then low. But that's how I do mine. I start it on high so it can start getting hot, and then I turn it to low so it doesn't burn. I'm not gonna do the bean soup this year. Okay, and then back to the prepping. Here I'm gonna mix my dressing, and I mix the dressing, and after I mix the dressing, I get up that morning. If I have enough room in the refrigerator, I mix it and pour it into the baking dish that it's going to go in. If I don't have enough room, I pour it into my gallon size little rectangular buckets, and I stack them in the refrigerator, and then I pour it into the casserole that I'm going to bake it in that next morning. And I need to get the dressing out, yeah, because I get it out like it goes in at 12:30, so I need to have it out at least by 11:45. So dressing out 11:45, and that's the same thing like for my dirty rice. It goes in at 12, so I want it out by 11. Okay, and I actually follow this, and this keeps me on time. And then I'm just gonna put, because I haven't decided whether or not I'm going to do rolls or not. But if I do rolls, they will go sometime in the morning about 8 or 9 so that they can start rising. Oh, and then my cranberry sauce. Let's see, lemon pies. Turkey and brine. Cook the dirty rice. Mix the dressing. It's going to be heavy this day. So my cranberry sauce, I will make it here. Okay. And then here, I'm going to take butters down. And that's just so that they can all be at room temperature. Same thing here. My eggs come out first thing Tuesday morning because I have pecan pie, sweet potato pie, pumpkin bread, all of those things, cornbread. Everything here has eggs in it. So I take my eggs out that morning so that they can start coming to room temp. Now, and then I need to set drink station here. And I need to put that on my to-do list so I can put it on Monday. Set drink station. Clear counters. Let me put that. I'm over here writing now, y'all. Clear counters. Okay, I think. Oh, and then get my bingo. That goes here too. Bingo down. So we usually play bingo every year, and what we do is bingo. With bingo, we have about 5 games. Yeah, 5 games. And what we will do is, let me bring y'all out some. What we'll do is we'll do 5 games, and then we will make each game harder than the next, and we give gift cards out, whether it be a Starbucks card, Chick-fil-A card, uh, and the cards go up in increment as well. And then two $25 worth cards, and then one is usually a gas, and then something else, some kind of restaurant, and then we will have the jackpot, which is the big prize. And the big prize comes from everybody who plays bingo. So we have 30 people. Out of that 30 people, we have about 15, maybe half of the folks playing. So each one of those persons pay $5 to enter the game. Then they pay $1 per game. And each card, each bingo card they have, they pay 25 cents for that. So all of that money for each one of those games, the $5. So we have five, 15 people, then 5 times 15, and then we do 5 games. So that's 5 games times 15 people. And sometimes it's not 15 because some people might come in where we only have 3 games left. But usually everybody comes in at the beginning and they stay the whole time. So we have 5 to get in, 5 for each game. I mean, $1 for each game. So that's $5 times 15 people. And then another $5 times 15 people. And then um, 25 cents per card. And some people play 1 card, some people play 8 cards. So they have to pay a quarter for each game, for each card, each game. And all of that they do, that makes up the jackpot. So whoever wins walks away with that jackpot. I think the highest we've had was $100 and some dollars. But yeah, so that's how we do that, and we do that every year. It's a big hit. And then some years we play a drinking game called Spoons. I do want to try and play that this year. I'm probably going to be dog tired though. I'm getting older. I can't do it anymore. But the younger group may want to do it. I don't mind participating in it, but as far as corralling everybody together to start playing, yeah, I'm probably not gonna do that. So anyway, I put the bingo down and then spoons, because that's the drinking game that we play. Okay, so that is it. I don't think we're going to have s'mores or anything for the fire pit. We're just going to light it, and people can stand around and drink wine and stuff like that. Let me get the extra coffee burner down as well, so we can have 2 coffee pots going at once. Extra coffee burner. Okay, and I think that is just about it. I did have some here. Clear kitchen counters. Watch the cake stands. I think I put that on here. Wash cake. Oh, I said pans, but it's the stands. Yeah, and then dust, vacuum. We did vacuum, but we'll vacuum one more time before the event. And my son already cleaned the game room and dusted in there, because the youngsters tend to hang out upstairs. That's it, y'all. Wine to the fridge. We have a couple of bottles in there, but I want to add a few more. Fridge. And then we have little ones now, y'all. So we hadn't had babies. Let's see. The youngest in the family is 16, I believe. So now we have she just turned 2, and then we have another one who will be turning 2 in March, and we have one who just turned 1. The one who turned 1 won't be here for Thanksgiving, but they'll be here for Christmas. But anyway, so now we have babies again. So for our our Easter egg hunts, we used to do an adult Easter egg hunt and then a children Easter egg hunt. And for the last few years, it's just been adults and, young teenagers or whatever, because we didn't have any young ones. So now we're starting again, where we have some babies in the group, so we get to watch them run around and look for the eggs. But anyway, I think that's it, y'all. I don't have anything else. I will probably look at this list just again, because I know I was trying to get some stuff down to kind of just give y'all a gist of how I plan for the holidays. This right here, I write this out, and I may write it several times, depending on where I am, how messy it gets. Platters. That is on usually here. But I'm going to try and do it Tuesday. You know what? No. Let me do it here on Monday. This and my to-do list, which is all of this stuff, I will write it several times just to make sure I'm keeping up with everything. And then also this one, I write it neatly and I write it big here. And I post it on the refrigerator. And then I just go to the refrigerator, because the refrigerator is in the kitchen. I don't have to have this on the counter, all of that kind of stuff. So I put it on the refrigerator on a magnet. Also, what I do with a piece of paper that I put on the refrigerator is everything that I want the boys to do. Get the coolers, wash them, get the tables down, wipe them down, set up the chairs on the tables. If we are going to use tablecloths, put the tablecloths on the table. I usually do the decoration. Go get ice, all of that kind of stuff. So I write that down as well. And then they just go out and, check off what needs to be done. And I try and do that because I tell them and then I forget what I've been told them. And then they be like, what did you tell me to do? And I can't remember. And so we end up having to run a struggle at the end, because then I remember at the end when it's time for whatever it is that needs to be done. The punch bowl, that was one of the things that I always tell them to do. So things like that. So I just write a list of everything that they need to do. They go in and they do that stuff that needs to be done. And then the same thing, I have my schedule here. Like right now, it's not in order of times. When I write it down big, I have it in timed order, so that I'm following a schedule, actual time, and it's in order, so that I won't have to be jumping around and skipping and end up missing something. So I write that down as well. I wish I would have had one of my old ones here. I could have showed y'all, but I usually throw those things away off the refrigerator once I've planned them out. I throw them away. Yeah, I don't have any. I was seeing if I maybe had some in here. See, pickup chairs, water, all of that stuff. I just wrote everything. And this here is a packet, and I just take it to the store with me when I need it. And yeah, that's how it goes, y'all. Yeah, and like I said, this is my book where I plan everything in. And once I'm through with this book, I put it away, throw it away or whatever. And then we go and we get another book. Sometimes stuff is not planned in here, but for the most part, everything is planned in here. Because it's easier for me to grab this book. Our family reunions, all of that planned in here. I grabbed this book I have it in one spot, write everything out. Actually, this is my second book because, yeah, it's this, yeah, this is my second book of this. And we put everything in here as far as planning. And it's easy for me to know where I'm at, what I'm doing. And then I take the stuff out of here that needs to be done and I put it onto my weekly to do or daily to do. Also, I usually take off the whole week of Thanksgiving. For the last 3 years, we've been somewhere in November on vacation or something. So because of that, I have went to work on that Monday and then Tuesday and Wednesday off and Thursday off. I truly need Monday off as well, but at least if I'm off on, if I get off on Monday, I try and make sure I get off on time instead of working over, and I start working that day on Monday evening, and then I can work pretty late on Monday evening because the next day is just cooking, and I can start cooking at whatever time I want to cook on, but I do try and start cooking around 9 or 10 so I don't be cooking all day long and into the night, because the uh, further I go or the closer I get to Thanksgiving, the longer I'm gonna be up cooking and stuff. And I have bad knees. One of them have a MCL tear in it that bothers me, and then I guess compensation and weight from the other one is messed up as well. So now I need to make sure that I am, staying off my feet when I can, and getting enough rest. So that's basically why I started taking every single year, every week off for Thanksgiving. Before, I used to do all of this stuff that is here that I just wrote down. All of that got done on Wednesday evening after I would get off work up until Thursday. So I basically was having no sleep at all. But I'm old. I can't do that anymore now. But anyway, that is it, y'all. That's what I wanted to show you all. So I'm going to probably go ahead and start writing some of these things out now. Planning my day for tomorrow. Writing some of the things that I need to get done here. As a matter of fact, I can tell you all, this was from Friday, but it's hardly nothing here. So I haven't done this. This I done, and this I done. I done this yesterday. I done this on Friday. So I'm just gonna continue it here. Put tomorrow's date, everything that I need to do, and then I have my to-do list already here going that I had, and this was one too from I had already started planning. So we'll put that there as well. So that's my daily. And then after that, I won't have a daily anymore. I'll have basically just a to-do list. This will include things I have to get done at work tomorrow, plus things that I'll be working on as far as getting prepared for Thanksgiving. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. I don't have anything else. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Please let me know if you have any questions. And I will talk to you all probably after the holidays. Y'all have a good one. Well, after Thanksgiving. In between now, Thanksgiving and Christmas. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.